the news coming out of San Francisco. Not surprising. The 49ers OTAs going down today. We chatted with George Kittle on Friday for his tight end university. And so the OTAs going today. No sign of Deebo Samuel. That is not a surprise at all. I'm just going to tell everybody out there in Niners Nation, everybody who's going to be seeing this, and every single time he does not show up between now and training camp, and even if he doesn't show up at the beginning of training camp, everybody just take a deep breath and exhale. Relax and let go. Everybody's got to do one of those meditations because Deebo is either going to be sitting at the crib or he's going to be playing football for the San Francisco 49ers. In this day and age, we know guys have been in the NFL getting their NBA type treatment, which is they want out, there's the door. Great. We'll do it. But you're now in a position post-draft. Got to do that pre-draft. I think now that we're post-draft, Niners aren't doing a damn thing except paying this guy. They're going to come to some form of an agreement, I think. Or Deebo's going to play it out on his 1 year left on his deal. And then, I don't know, hope he doesn't get franchise tagged and then potentially pull a Devontae Adams who got franchise tagged and then got traded. I don't know what Deebo's options are. I do find it interesting, though, that when we spoke to George Kittle the other day and he said he spoke to Deebo and they were talking shoes and whatever. And then I asked him point blank, well, what about that whole narrative about him not wanting to be up there in Northern California anymore? Like just the mere fact of the one thing that the Niners cannot change. Everything can be switched around or maneuvered. They're not changing coaches over this, and they're not changing addresses over this. That's the one totally unmovable part, is the entire franchise. They're not going to say, you know what, we're going to become the South Carolina 49ers just for Deebo. But we're going to keep our footprint hanging out there in Northern California until Deebo leaves us, and then we'll go back. Then we'll just be the old San Francisco 49ers again. They're not going to be the SC 49ers. They're going to be the SF 49ers, even though they're playing, they're playing in Santa Clara, which is the SC right now. And George didn't give that straight of an answer. I mean, he gave a straight answer where he talked about taxes being difficult.
Yeah.
But he didn't basically say, nah, Deebo loves it here. Or, yeah, no. I mean, he didn't tamp that one down completely.
He said it's not a distraction. Deebo's not, it's not.
That he did say, that we're not distracted by anything on it. He'll either play here or he won't.
Exactly.
We want him to play here, but if not,
Kind of a very black and white way
it
to
is
look
true.
at it.
It's just, but the bottom line is they're not distracted by it. So today's OTAs, there'll be conversations, and when Kyle Shanahan speaks, he will utilize the auxiliary head coaching cliche that's out there. As you know, I've got my 3 favorite coaching cliches. I don't have a crystal ball. You can control only what you can control. And the auxiliary one for this time of year is I'm only talking about the guys who are here. That's it. That's it. So he'll do that. The Niners will go about their business. But when week 1 hits for the San Francisco 49ers, and they are in Soldier Field, it will be Trey Lance versus Justin Fields. Interesting opener, because it's going to be Trey Lance, people. There'll be a lot of that cheese laid out there for the OTA, but it's going to be Trey Lance. It's not going to be Trey Lance the backup, and it's not going to be Trey Lance the backup, certainly when George Kittle's having Trey Lance throw at his tight end university. And that's the reason why he's doing that isn't because Jimmy G is unhealthy. But Deebo Samuel will be in Chicago. And I'm sorry, Bears fans, it'll be for the opposition. And he'll be generationally enriched. And everything else will go away. I'm telling you. Is there a slight percentage chance? Is there a Justin Thomas comes back from 7 strokes down, 1.5% chance of this Not going that way, of course, but I've been around enough to know. Niners made it through the draft. They're not coughing them up right now for draft choices from a team that you don't know where they're going to land. And they're going to be worse than you think because Deebo will make them worse by performing very well for his other team, which is not happening. Don't take the cheese today is basically what I'm saying to 49er fans. Just breathe. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.